good morning. It's another episode of Just a Chat with me, Alabi. How have you been and how has been your week? Oh, well, and how is Nigeria treating you? How is the protest? Yes, we are here because of that, because I know that a lot of things are really going on around, and we can't just overlook all this and assume that everything is okay. We really know that things are really, really, really difficult and hard out there. But like I always say that please and please always stay safe. Stay safe. Whatsoever will keep your mental state healthy, as in your body, your mind, soul, and spirit healthy, please do it as much as possible today. And I want you to know that please, okay, don't let me even talk much because that's what we even want to talk about today: the state of the economy, the protests, the situation, economic situation of the all of the country right now. That's why we're here today, and I just want to ensure you that please, everything is going to be all right if you just take at least what we're going to be talking about today. Just take proper step of something we're going to put in place today, and we have our guest ready here today to give us some tips. It's not about being a motivational speaker, it's about just encouraging ourselves. You motivational speakers, they need motivation at this stage, please. And I'm not here alone today. I have wonderful and beautiful looking ladies in the house. I have Lady Avalon in the house. Good morning. How are you? Looking bright this morning.
Thank God.
Thank God. Thank God Nigeria is not doing you. Even though whatever is happening, we still have to keep going regardless. Yes. And this your Google is Googling.
It's good.
Oshano, Fra. How are you,
I'm fine.
Good
Fine.
morning.
Good morning.
Looking
Good morning,
pretty as
everyone.
ever. You're welcome. And we have our amazing guest here, and is a professional, is an entrepreneur, and is a cinematographer. Is a multi-talented young man, and is my model, my mentor, and is someone that I feel like, okay, I think he has got some stuff he can just put us through in this economy. I know Nigeria might be happening to him too, but I know that he's surviving it, and he's really, really doing good with it. I've seen that over time, how he's been using what he has to get what he wants. And please join me as I welcome our one and only Aki Alabi in the house.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And so we are here today to talk about Nigeria as a whole and the state of the country and how we can survive, especially we entrepreneurs. Thank God the three of us were entrepreneurs. At least we want to just see how we can just. So, but let's just talk about the protests. Emoji. Did you go for protest? Your machine, that's why you're protesting. And you see Nigeria will be, they say, go out, go and fight for your right. Go out, people are hungry. Avalon, how much is a bag of beans?
Bag of beans. 135.
And you can't go and protest and say, give us our bag of rice must go back to her from how much? From 8,000 naira or 10,000 naira.
But then I was expecting people to go out.
Who are the people?
Yeah, where are the people? You expected
I
people.
came out of my house. So
Okay.
No,
There was the location. They mentioned the location where you meet. Not in the front of you.
But lucky
open shop.
the police, my shop is there, police station. Police people came to me and said, open your shop or sell your market so you are safe.
So that as they are protesting,
they are protesting. You just be fine. So the protest is not for everybody, but it's for us to just come out and
come
say,
out. So how will the government out here your voice that you are really suffering? You want the bag of beans to go back. So
are they blind? They know what's happening now.
You know what's happening. Anyway, well, that's why we have our guest here. So, Mr. Kialabi, so did you go for protest? Or did you do online protest?
Online protests.
So all the people we're talking about, I don't social media actually, because I just thought about what's
They are
Do
there.
they really see all this?
They
things?
see.
They see.
So what is
Even
now,
if they don't see directly, they are
No,
PA.
but honestly, do you think the protest was really, really necessary at the time? And do you think there was as it didn't really produce any results? Or let me start from our guest, because I know he has a lot to say about this.
Well, if I say it's not necessary, I might not be saying the truth completely.
it has reached a pressure point, and when water touches pressure point, it will burst. The pipe will burst. So people have already it's getting here.
Got into the peak.
So that's why people are they just say, okay, we need to just shut out, because there's a Yoruba poet that says, "Only madake." So before you die in silence, and the government is thinking you are okay, you need to speak out. Recently, even in my own work, recently, somebody made a Facebook post, he's a filmmaker, and he was saying that to make a movie right now in Nigeria that is so expensive that to buy hard drive that we store the videos that we shoot inside, that's an average hard drive now, a 4 terabyte hard drive costs like 250,000, and you need at least 2 for a movie shoot. That's so just for hard drive that you will save what
some
you're shooting.
documents.
That means you are spending $500,000. This video you are recording now, just to save it in a hard drive, the hard drive you need $500,000. Something that maybe before 80,000 will buy. So just hard drive alone, not camera, not lights, not feeding, not $500,000. So I was attacking him that no, it's not possible. I can't use $500,000 on. Until I now went to Gigi to now go and check the current price. When I saw the current price, I saw that he was saying the truth. That's when I knew that there's trouble. There's fire on the mountain.
So would you not say the protest really, was there any result after the protest? Because fine, this is not the first time people are protesting, and I think Lagos is the only I can say Lagos is the only peaceful state, and I think that was due to
your state too is peaceful. A lot of states are peaceful.
Because I think the NSAS issue, the trauma of the NSAS really made people to. But in the northern side, you see the northerners. In fact, I saw a video whereby they made a statement, and somebody said, if an Hausa man make this statement, just know that it is for die, that they are ready to die, that they don't mind losing their lives, on that. And I think the Hausa men too, they are even regretting a Muslim ticket. They were the one believing that, okay, maybe if a Muslim it's going to work for them. We have this kind of biased mindset that religion, we're discussing something that is either religion or tribe. You understand? But now it's like it's not even working now.
They were asking that who sponsored the protest.
This one, right?
This one.
Okay.
Say the sponsor is Hunger.
That is it.
Who is leading the protest? The person leading the protest is Hunger.
Yes, an angry man.
It's Hunger that is leading it. Because it's Hunger that is pushing everybody to vent out. And maybe if this one has not happened, what might happen?
Okay.
So it's better for you to give people the opportunity to vent when there is need to vent.
What?
People actually
instead of keeping it, and it's piling until when you now open the bottle one day and the thing explodes.
Okay, you mean people actually came out, but
people came out now. People came out.
But you know that prices of things have been increasing even before now. But it's like maybe it hasn't gotten to this peak.
That's what I'm talking about now.
That is it. But do you think this protest has effect? It's still ongoing.
It has effect.
It has effect. Yeah, I'm not feeling the effect.
Lagos, like somebody said,
it's still ongoing.
Parts of Nigeria that people are cooking on the road. People had service on Sunday on the road, and she was forced to
outside Nigeria or outside Lagos.
Outside Lagos, but people had to come out. She had to even come out of the car to join them in the church service, and because they said everything they have to do is on the road. They killed the goats on the road. It's not in the north. It's around the eastern part. So I'm saying that is it still on? Is there any effect? Or are people still ready? Lagosians will even want to protest that time because they feel that there is no positive effect to the people that are even doing this outside. So is it still ongoing? Is there going to be an effect on the government? Or because I said, okay, the president came out and spoke. Is there any
What did he speak about?
What did he speak about? Is it for our favor or is it telling us to be patient?
I heard that patient that you should endure, that he knows what he's doing, or because I don't know the points of.
I heard the price of some items, like I heard rice is going to go 40,000 naira. I've not seen it. I heard, but I have not seen it. There's no price of items.
In this
and they said somebody said that pepper came down. Pepper is a season. This is the season where pepper is coming down. So it's not because of the protest that pepper came down. It is just the season. So is there any effect of the protest?
There's effects. At least the government is listening. The government knows that people are angry. Government knows that people are suffering. So that's the effect, and they will adjust.
They are listening. So, don't they know that people are
I think they too, they are helpless.
See, when you don't, they say that they are still managing. They are managing. If you don't talk, you say, you are still okay. You can still coping. When you speak, that's when you know that, you need to do something. So
but I think that this protest is not really being felt like that.
Felt by them or by who?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Both.
No, don't
To
compare
be
it
violent.
with. Yes, don't compare.
No,
it
it's not about violence. You know, okay, the NSAS then, you know, people trooped out to, they were not
That was
even
the first
tired.
time
You know, people were not
that.
tired. They were coming every day and all
aftermath,
that.
The aftermath.
You know, there are a lot of people that
Yes.
the government were really after them.
Even people were
Even
saying,
the celebrities that they use, you know, they were really after a lot of them.
Yes.
So, and I think with that, a lot of them wants to just hold back that, okay, I think I have a lot of things to protect. That Nigeria, that even if you protest you tomorrow, this is what they know what they are doing.
It's true.
Okay, like now, okay, we're talking about, okay, maybe they are listening. Is it the best time for them to now be, for somebody to say they want to buy, jets? You understand? It's like a kind of insensitive decision at the time that somebody cannot feed just one meal, and you are saying the next you just want to flaunt because you have access to power and riches, can just do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So I know they know what they are doing, but I'm sorry to say, maybe I just feel like maybe they are just trying to make us feel like, maybe you don't want me, I'm there and I'm going to show you Pepe. Because I don't know, for them to say that they don't know what they're doing. For me, the protest, whether we protest or not, I always still say, okay, it is only God that can really help us. You know, the Bible says God has the key to the heart of king, and He knows what He can do.
Sure.
But at the same time, the director, our entrepreneur, our guest, we want you to really help us out. And how do we now strive as an entrepreneur, as somebody that is in business? What are we going to do? What are we going to put in place to still make sure that we are in business? We don't want to close down. Lady Avalon, you don't want to close down. I still want to sell my market. Emoji,
Yes,
still want to do something.
Yes, sure.
You know, so you just want us to help us with some business tips on how to just scale through during this
economic crisis.
Yes.
You still want to be in business. People have to eat. People have to wear clothes. What can we do to make sure that our business is still
I
thriving?
think to stay afloat as a business in this time is, number one, you have to downsize. So yeah, you might have to downsize staff. So less people will do more work to cut down the cost of production. You might have to reduce the quantity of whatever you are selling to keep your price low. So you can't say because the price of business increased, I have to increase the price of what I'm selling. Or the price of flour has increased, that means I have to increase my bread. Purchasing power has reduced. People don't have much money to spend. So you increase your price, which money are they going to use to buy it? So you have to keep your price still low. So you now have to cut every cost that you think is not that important. You remove it. So you can reduce size. So for example, like Gala now, I'm sure they reduce the sauce or whatever that is inside, or the size. Meaning they will. People prefer to enjoy same thing, just smaller.
They want quality,
smaller quantity,
but there's some people that
they don't want
quality.
higher price. They don't want. Nobody wants higher price, but they will manage. They will manage lower quantity, same quality.
But they will complain.
But they will complain.
They will complain.
No, they will manage. They will manage. Everybody they will manage smaller quantity, but same quality. So instead of doing same quality, higher price, and same quantity, reduce your quantity.
So, you know, sir, you mentioned about reducing our staff strength.
Yeah.
Okay, people that you say go and sit at home, how will they survive in this economy?
Everybody will find a way. You'll find a way.
Hey.
Don't you think this will now increase the rate of crime?
Crime.
Because by the time is that you are taking source of income from people, but because you want to help
Yes.
yourself, fine, you are affecting another family.
It's the reality of the economy.
So like people like
It's
that
called
now,
downsizing. It's the reality of
okay,
the economy.
like people like that now, assuming maybe I'm working for someone and my boss say, okay, you have to just go
and
back home. So what would you advise someone like me to go and do? And I don't want to commit any criminal offense. I don't want to.
You look at what are the people's needs in your
your-
surrounding, and you meet it. People spend money every day.
Sure.
Yeah, people spend money every day.
Yeah.
You enter
They are
Okada,
still rushing
you enter
markets.
Okada, you enter Kekemawa, you
Yes.
buy minerals, you
Yes,
buy water. So
yes.
people still spend money. So you plug yourself into a space.
Okay, in a saturated. Okay, we talk about that. Let me
Sorry,
sorry.
I want to ask a question because now you said something about you reduce your quantity. Okay, I use myself as an example. I sell beans. I see people that come to me and say, "Madam, your beans used to be thick. Okay, I'll say, okay, if you want a thick one, I'll give you." They don't mind the quantity.
Okay.
But I also see some people that will tell me, I want quantity.
Quantity.
So they'll tell me, I
Add
want
more
water
water.
beans. So before
Water
I'll
beans,
tell
yeah.
myself, I don't like water beans. But I had to adjust to them. So I'll keep some side thick. I'll keep some side
Yeah.
watery. They'll tell you they want to use to eat gari. They
Gari
cannot
is even
afford
expensive.
Gari is expensive, but they cannot afford to use bread. And I realized that the people that wants the quantity is either people that are old age, that have worked and they have more money at home. Maybe they are collecting pension, they have something coming in for them, or from diaspora, people that have people sending them money.
Yes,
I'm telling you
yes.
what's happening in the economy. Or the next set of people that I can see that buy food a lot are the people that they don't live in their houses. They are inside hotels. They are young guys. And you ask them what they do, they won't tell you what they're doing. But they'll tell you they can be 4, 5, they are staying together, they go home for a weekend. So the economy, like you said, is affecting the young people. They're sending them. I know some guys now that they're out of business because money is not coming in. They want to increase their price. How do we now encourage? Fine, we talk about entrepreneurs. How do we make our money? And to keep, you said we should reduce the quantity. But young people that are into business, that are discouraged, how do we help young people? Because the society is not smiling at them. Because to buy food outside now, food, which is a major thing, you spend like 2,000 naira. Protein is now from 200 naira. A portion of rice is from 300 naira. Swallow is from like 200, 300. So how do we encourage young people to, as entrepreneurs, to even stand the test of time? Young people.
Anyway, in a crisis period, everybody has to go to management mode. So the way you eat before is not the way you'll be eating now. So before that you eat food
you
before that
manage.
you eat 3 meats, you use 4 meats. You have to
You manage.
So
That
that's
is
is a reality. It's not Nigeria alone, it's worldwide.
It's serious.
Yes, I heard
think
that
I heard
too.
that too. It's not only
In fact, it might even be worse in other
Other
countries than
countries.
Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, in Ghana, as I went to Ghana this year, the cost of living in Ghana is actually higher than Nigeria.
It's true.
Wow.
It's higher than Nigeria. Nigeria is still enjoying compared to Ghana. What they used to buy a bottle of Coke there is still higher than what we used to buy a bottle of Coke here.
Ooh.
Cost of rent there is still a lot higher than what you are paying in Nigeria.
Wow.
So, I can't imagine what you
Okay,
are.
so
Buttress what he said. I know somebody that the wife had to come to Nigeria to give birth last month from Ghana. So
Wow.
to buttress what he's saying, he said the cost of delivery over
there.
Ghana is expensive. They had to tell her to come to Nigeria to come and deliver. This happened this last month. That's the month of June.
I think that's a reality check that people just
It
have to
is.
just
So
face
I think
it.
that is this thing is telling me something now. And what it's telling me is that we Nigerians, we can begin to look outside Nigeria for business.
that is it. That is it.
So we should just not limit our markets, our audience to Nigerians.
Nigeria.
So it means our customers are in Ghana now.
Sure.
Our customers are in Kuno, Cotonou, and
Cotonou,
maybe
yes.
Cameroon. So we can start targeting customers from there.
So is that not encouraging Nigerians to relocate?
Not relocate.
No.
Since it's cheaper for some things to be done here,
To be done
that
here.
means, well, as an hospital, for example, you can do an advert and target people in Ghana and say come and
want
give
to
birth,
come.
come and give
Okay.
birth in Ghana. So you
Yeah,
see,
Nigeria, and they'll come.
and they will come because you'll see that okay, it's more affordable to do that. So your customers, you get more customers from outside Nigeria than even inside Nigeria. So I think we might have to start looking outside more.
Even education. I see people send their children to Ghana to school. So now that Nigeria is cheaper, you could even send your child.
So,
Nigeria to
but
school.
a lot of people still want that class. You know, they want to, okay, I want to have this high taste, high standard, high stuff, and they want to put pressure on themselves. You know, and I want us to talk about the effect of this thing on health, because obviously maybe next week we're going to talk more on the health issue, because you know when people now have a kind of set a standard for themselves, that this is how I think I've been living. This is what I'm used to. How do I now bring down myself and say, oh, I want to come and be schooling in Nigeria? You know, going abroad to go and school, having a business over there. But there was someone that I was still talking about yesterday that, okay, are you planning to relocate to? He's a medical doctor. He said, okay, I can't go there. Okay? I would rather want to buttress what he said, that my clients should come here. Like, the only thing that can take me there is ministry. I will go there to go and do ministry work, and I'll still come back in Nigeria. You know, that is somebody that has seen gold within, even in the midst of the economic crisis, they are still
there are
seeing.
people that are striving, they are making
Yes,
it.
so how do we now channel that place as where that gold is going? How do we channel it? Mr. Keller, we need to really help us, because a lot of young adults like us, we want to go into business. Like, you know, like some people are already in it. Some people are frustrated, honestly. A lot of people that don't have other means, a lot of breadwinners in the homes, they are finding it difficult to even feed their family. Now, children that are on holiday, you know, as an adult, you can say you want to reduce what you are eating, but children, mommy, I want more. You understand? You know, this pressure will go back to the mother, from the mother go to the father. You understand? So this thing is still is going around. So how can we really channel that opportunity? Please, just in a few minutes before we just wrap it.
I think I'll still go back to that. We should start looking outside Nigeria.
Outside. I support that.
The thing there is harvest outside Nigeria.
We can
So it doesn't
some
mean
examples of some things we can just look into. Maybe at least from that, somebody might be inspired to get some things they can just
there are things
channel.
you can see. And not for that Ghana example. When I was going to Ghana, is a filmmaker that is in Ghana. He had to tell me to help him buy some equipment,
Okay.
film equipment from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
In fact, it was even just battery. His battery. To help him bring to Ghana. So I bought it in Nigeria, took it to Ghana. Why? It's more expensive for him to buy it in Ghana. So, and that is not just that. People carry like toothpaste, other things. They carry it from Nigeria to Ghana because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper here. I've seen people carry is it noodles that they export it, they send it abroad.
Wow.
You know, you see, I think mommy, what's her name? She used to do that, as in send some buy gari, send it to people. And I think that's very, very, I don't know about it actually as exporting things outside. I've not really thought of it, but I think it's something that we should look into,
yes.
how to just export some of our products.
I think it's okay, but some people are complaining now. Like, you know, there was somebody who told me to buy something and last month I spoke with them and they said they seized something. So they are actually, one of the complaints I heard from Nigerians that are there is that before things get to abroad, some of them get spoiled. And if you buy things from Nigerians abroad, they'll tell you that it's not my fault, I brought it in. So that's I can't throw it away. But if they bring it in directly themselves, it's safer. So it's a good business, but there are also challenges. Challenges in the sense that there are some things they don't want fish, they don't want some items because they believe that it's they easily get maggots, even pomo and the rest. So I've seen a lot of challenges when people are complaining that they don't want to bring in things. So sometimes I also realized that recently people want to come to Nigeria and buy their things and take it themselves. Exporting things, I don't know about it much, but exporting things outside Lagos, outside Nigeria has a lot of challenges from what I have heard of recent. But I don't know if you can bring something.
And it's also possible to do outsourcing jobs.
Okay.
Yes, because there are some remote, they call them remote jobs. You can do remote jobs, you know, online, and you execute it in Nigeria and you get paid.
Yes.
because so a lot of companies to abroad are looking for cheap labor.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and cheap labor is here.
Yes.
So they will achieve it at a cheaper cost here. If you look at India too has that kind of benefits. A lot of foreign jobs get done by Indians.
Yes.
In fact, do you know that a lot of core customer care in American companies, their customer care is being done in India by Indians.
Wow.
So you are in America, you want to call an American company, customer care, you have a complaint. The person that will pick
They'll
it
pick it.
is in
It's
India.
in India.
Wow.
Is in India because it is cheaper for them
To pay them.
to pay them. So Nigeria too, we have population. Our cost of living is
It's true.
still minimal to an extent. So you can explore all those possibilities.
It's true. And there's so many online, all these remote jobs online.
I see people
That even
tell
while
me
you're
that-
selling beans, you can
Yes.
still be doing that when you have your laptop
I know
or
people
your
that are
phone or
working-
something.
Or not tap.
Okay,
No.
I've seen teachers. I've seen teachers that teach US students
Yeah.
in Nigeria.
Yeah.
They're in Nigeria. I've seen people that work on their phone. I met a lady recently. She said as she's working from abroad. I was like, how do you do it? She was trying to explain to me, but I think we got busy. So like you said, sir, it's, if there are sites that we can visit to get not links that will put us into trouble, that we can visit to get some of these things, I think maybe you help us.
Yeah. We are going
And
to
look
look
into
into
it.
that, and
Yes.
because I think it's very, very
Mental health
important.
of
Yeah,
people is very key.
It
This
is.
time
it's
around,
very. That's
people
what
need to be having-
really
school fees is
matters.
coming.
Of course, I don't want to think. I don't want to think about that. Let me just think about
What is has come, not is coming. You have your bills
You
with
have your
you.
bills with
So
you. So you're
The
thinking
house
about
rent is
you-
coming.
And house rent is
School
not
fees is
reducing.
coming.
And landlords
Yeah.
are not even telling you come and pay. They say, are you ready to leave? Because they want to increase
That is it.
their rent. So I think
this
people
remote
need to
job,
be
this remote
jobs
job is
and
because
then
even you can be doing your work while
Yeah.
you are
Yes,
doing
when
it.
you're
Yeah.
doing any of that work. And
Yes.
You see, that's why the essence of the phone. You know, a lot of time
Yes, we just waste our data and all
there are
that.
so many sites we can really, really visit and just get some things done. Like there's one you showed me, is it Fiverr or
Fiverr.
Fiverr? Right. I think it's a site too that it offers
Can you spell it?
IFIVER.
VERR.
Okay.
I think it's RR.
Okay.
FIVER. Yeah, you can check that out too. I think on that you see a lot of people that offer different jobs at very cheap
Yeah.
price.
You can
and
do it for them here.
You can do it
and
for them
execute
here, yeah. And execute
And
it.
send. Yeah.
F-
Fiverr. Just five,
Fiverr.
then add R to it.
Yeah, FIVE then R. .com. So you can just visit that to just get some things. You can register yourself there and just get some things. So easy at home. We're just trying
Earning
to.
dollars.
Yes, and you are earning dollars. By the time you convert it, it's
Convert
something.
it, yes. So don't just
so much.
limit yourself to whatsoever. We're not limiting ourselves to a wagon, you know.
No.
Don't limit
Don't bring
yourself.
us to
You
should not go
It's
and
true. You cannot even. You cannot
Because by the time you
even
even think of the
limit.
shop you are even going to get, you are going to pay for the shop.
Mhm.
You know, there are some things you do even at the comfort of your home. You know, it was making an example of the bread I started, and you know, when I look at the cost of making the nylon of the bread, normally bread nylon has all this sticker on the
Yes,
prints, the name, and we were like, okay, I want to do my own to standard, you know, I love it branded and everything. And when I talked to the person and they gave me price, I just saw the price. I saw one price, like maybe 45K. I was like, okay, still even manageable for one color. Okay, at least maybe 2 colors, 90K. I was thinking it's manageable. When he now told me that that one is just for the print, that I will now buy nylon to print one. By the time I calculated everything, it was like 600 and something.
Whoa.
So I was like, on top of bread, just 20,000 pieces.
No.
I was, in fact, my morale just went down straight away that, because I want to make bread. And while still brainstorming and thinking with my partners, like, okay, what's the way forward? How do we do things? I was just like, okay, how about get something like a sticker? At least, if it's for what's the essence of having a name? If it's for them to know your brand, that, oh, this is my product. And before we knew what was happening, we decided, okay, let's get a sticker, just put something, wrap it on the neck, and the design. My husband did the design and Piam, everything just.
That is it.
And we were like,
Branded.
I like this bread. I like this one. The most important thing is the taste of the bread.
That is it.
You
That is
understand?
it.
And you know that's the way to just cut cost and find another way to reduce your expenses on something on some of your product, like you rightly said. Of how entrepreneurs like us, you know, you know that okay, one is for 1 3 hour and there's thick hour.
Let me give an example.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, China is the one even doing this principle a lot.
Okay.
There is, okay, this light stand that we're using for this light that we're using to shoot now. I know someone that sells this light stand for 250,000.
Okay.
Another person, I wanted to buy one, say 250,000 to buy one light stand. I saw it somewhere else for, I think 70 or 75,000.
The same quality.
Same.
Same thing. Same stand. I can't say same
Quality.
Quality.
But
Okay.
same outcome.
Okay.
The
but
same
it,
outcome.
yeah, but it's the same outcome.
It will
It
serve
will carry
the same.
it will serve the same
Same
purpose.
use.
60, the one at 65,000. I will buy at least 3 or 4 from just one that is 250k.
50,000.
So which one do you think I will go for?
Cheaper.
I'll look at my pockets now. Okay,
Yeah.
let me vote. I can buy 2. If I have the 250,000, I will buy 2 of 65,000. The balance, if I can use it to go and pay school fees or buy food to the house or whatever. So
yes.
that is China thinking that let's so it's you have to compromise without affecting the product quality so much. You just have to just find that balance to survive. Otherwise,
So like having a low quality product and high quality.
yeah. So you can in fact you can have 2 products.
Yeah.
Have the high quality, have the low quality for
quality
the
product.
poor masses.
Or if I choose to now stay with the high class mass.
High class. Maybe
Yeah,
your
yes,
customer will
your
be maybe
customer
one
base.
in 1 month.
Okay.
I mean, one in 2
I want to
months.
say
If how
something
is okay
to
for you.
what you're
Okay.
saying, you know, I'll still use this beans thing as an example. So I was like, I don't want to sell 200 naira beans. I don't want to sell 200 naira beans. And I realized that I was losing some customers. So now, come and buy your 200 naira beans. It's okay for me. But you add water. Say, I don't mind. You understand? Just give us 200 naira beans. Give us 300 naira bread. 500 naira. I don't want to say. So I have to tell my staff, don't tell anybody there's no 200 naira beans again. Just give them little. And they tell you they are okay. They tell you they are satisfied.
Sure.
So don't send anybody back because of 300 naira. Because I realized that they're losing customers. Everybody's complaining because they cannot afford to eat 200 naira bread with 300 naira beans. And they only have 500 naira. So give them the 200 naira beans, small, but don't make it general. Some people walk up to you, I have 200. So I had to warn them, don't send anybody back. Organizers will come, they say they don't have money, they have 500. Sell to them. There's some people that will come and tell you that I have 1,005, I want to buy 1,000 naira 5, and 1,500 naira beans. You still sell to them. So as much as you want to keep your
Level, yeah.
premium customers, you still keep your local customers because the premium will not come every day. But the local will want to eat every day.
That's
They are
what
more.
money costs.
They are
They are
more.
more.
So,
They are. It's true.
Well, thank
That's
you
the
very
cash
much,
flow.
Mr. Kenlabi. Before we just wrap it up, we just want a word for people. And that reminds me, for the holiday session, is there any holiday program for the children? You know, people want place to take their children to where they can at least eat. That's very important.
To eat for free?
To eat.
I don't understand.
We don't know without
Eat-
eating. It's important.
No,
church
eat for
camp,
free.
You pay 3,000 naira.
That is
Yeah,
it.
any help.
That one you pay for it.
Prof Daddy Akelabi, kids and vibes. Is there any plan for?
No, if you are doing kids and vibe, that one is every week.
Is every week okay? Is
Just a place
there
for
a
kids
channel
to
for?
Hmm?
Is there it's?
Is there a requirement for a kids for qualification? Are there any kid to qualify for
So
the
basically,
kids and vibe?
is a platform to showcase talented children
Okay.
or children that are already doing something creative.
Oh.
And aside that, we also we have games that. So basically, we're trying to create a community where kids can come together, have fun,
Wow.
play games, and
Is it only during
challenge
this
each other.
holiday or?
No, it's majorly doing this. After this holiday, people will just be like maybe during weekends.
Okay,
Yeah.
which day of the week?
For now, we do it on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Time. Tuesday, Saturdays.
Yeah,
How
Tuesday,
can they
Saturday. You
register?
should just follow on Instagram at Prop Daddy Online.
Okay.
Prop Daddy
Daddy
Online.
Online.
You get the
you
info.
get more information there.
Yes, so you know, Akialabi is also Prof Daddy.
Mm.
Prof Daddy Akialabi is kids vibes. Akomolowe, Orokoto.
Everything
Not
mixed
really,
together.
everything mixed together is one in charge, you know. But
Brain
you know,
is working.
for this holiday season, you know, because we're in the holiday season for the children, you know, we really need something for them to keep them.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, I know you will. I've not want to talk more about children too, because even though the country, the economy is bad, but at the same time, you know, we have to look for things that will make us.
But children are also feeling.
They are feeling, you know, but we have to look for ways to make ourselves, even parents, we have to make ourselves look happier. Hey, as a father, before you go, as a father, how can you encourage other fathers? Because I know a lot of pressures are on fathers. Pressure of Abi now.
Even more.
Is it?
For the fathers,
we'll
it is
talk about that now.
the wives that will
Why
do
we-
the work.
How?
The wife should encourage the men.
Okay.
Yes.
True.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
talk
How?
to them,
Okay.
pamper them, treat them specially. No, it's true.
Yeah, I know that. I'm
It's
feeling
true, you know.
I'm feeling
When they come home, let them
Not feel the heat.
feel that
feel
they
welcome.
Okay.
even if it's hot water you provide that, come and bath first. Let me massage you. Then at least it will calm the tension
Calm the
down.
tension down. Okay, how about female now? We are female. Let's
When
talk
you
about,
do that to the male, the
Then
male
you
will
will definitely,
reciprocate.
yes, you
No,
definitely
don't
get
worry.
reward. You get reward.
You
You
reward.
get
You
reward.
get reward,
Yeah,
surely.
reward is your account.
You get
reward,
reward.
Don't worry now.
Why is everything about money?
I
You
don't
get
know.
reward.
You get
Simple. Which
reward.
one is account balance?
It's about money, oh. Which one is different reward? Anyway,
There are different rewards.
continue. Nigeria will still be fine. That's
Sure.
my belief.
Yeah.
We are not jackpine.
Yes.
But as far as today now is concerned, I don't get anywhere to go. But at least, our government, if you are listening to us, please help us. Help us so that this thing can ease up. The heat is too much
Yes.
on everybody. If you are not feeling it, at least, this lady was saying something on Instagram that at least if she's called Regina Daniel, that
Okay.
she has nannies to pay, she has drivers to pay, that their salary is going to be increased too because they have other bills to cater to. You understand? Please look at people that are under you. They're also going through lots of pressure. Please, let's try and make things better or easy. All of us cannot become president. All of us cannot become senator. All of us are not even looking into politics. But we are the grass. You know, they say when two elephants are fighting,
It's the grass.
suffers. Please, let's look into it. Hey, Joe, we are begging, we are pleading. God will help Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
Amen.
One word for them, emoji, Amalon.
For me, I would say let's always cut our clothes according to
material.
our fabrics, not according to our sizes, because in this situation it's not by your size again, it's by what you
It's
have.
available. Thank you very much for that.
For me, I want to say that please, everyone should find a place where you're happy. Stay around people that make you happy. Look for things that makes you happy, and you may not be able to afford everything, but whatever makes you happy, stay around it. That's it. That's
Whatever
it.
makes you happy, your mental health.
Your mental health
is
is
very
very key.
important.
And it's
And
very
please, your
important.
BP, always check your BP. It's very important.
very.
As we're going to bring a health specialist to talk more about that because there are lots of cases of people just lumping and please always check your BP and just stay calm. What cannot be done? Just leave it, let it be. It will go. It will go and you will live. If it is hunger today, you won't die. Hunger will kill
This is
you.
also the
Please.
best time for
But
husband and wife
and
pamper.
to do
Pamper
what?
themselves, like you said,
Pamper.
husband and wife. Just pamper yourself.
Pamper yourself. Yeah, it's not
Pamper
like he
yourself.
said only. I know the reason why she's repeating that now. I understand. Sure, you understand.
I
You
understand.
the reason why she's repeating that
I
pampering.
understand.
I just remember what you said.
I'm helping you to emphasize it. So they say husband to pamper your wife.
Pamper your
And
wife.
wife
And
too.
wife
Pamper your husband.
So let it be vice versa.
Pamper
You
yourself.
get it.
Yes.
You get it.
Yes, the messenger gets the message.
The messenger gets the message. And the message.
And the message.
God will help you.
All right, on this note, this is how we get to wrap it up and just say, Chan, thank you very much. We keep laughing, we keep smiling because that is what we can just do. Keep laughing. Bone face no go help Nigeria. Please.
Can't change anything.
It can't change anything. Thank you. Please do subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop your comment. How are you feeling over there? Just let's know how you're feeling. And if you're in a way to help somebody,
Please do.
with any little, no matter how little it is, please lend a hand to help somebody. It's very, very important. And if you know that you don't have, crime is not the best way out. Crime, say you want to go and just do, let me just steal something, do this and that. A lot of people have done it to me, just to, they say they are trying to survive. Please, that's not the best way out, because if you are caught, na jail straight. So God will help us. Thank you, Mr. Kialabi, for coming,
Thank
for always
you.
being there for us. We appreciate you. We've learned a lot from you. Emoji, thank you.
welcome.
Avalon, thank you. May our business continue to expand, inspire what is going on in the country. In Jesus' name. Till we come away again next week for another interesting episode of Just a Child. It's me, Bumi Alabi, saying have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.